come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention on the game this evening, let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Leonard. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Harris, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Now a steal by Philly.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. With a drop step. Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Leonard, great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George to Beverly. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embiid. And look out.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard shakes free and hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Simmons with it. They trail by 1. To Embiid. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
With a drop step. Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 4. Good start.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Oh, they call goaltending. Count it.
That boy got jumpered.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads just a point. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the left corner. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot from in close, no good. To Beverly. Kicks it around the perimeter. Fires the three. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
Sixers control it. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now 5 for 6.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Leonard. To Beverly. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Leonard. Another chance. Williams. Not that time. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons with a drop step. Mo Harkless with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Josh Richardson, he's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Beyond the arc for 3. Sixers with the rebound. Richardson here against Harkless. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Beverly into the front court. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Beverly. to Williams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He throws it down. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Beverly to Leonard. Has a look. Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Montrezl Harrell with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beverly to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Beverly. Off the iron. No good. To Horford. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Beverly. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice finish at the rim.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
Simmons. Deep left corner. Harris. Oh, they called the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 13, Paul George.
With a drop step. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
And a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Leonard to Paul George. That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action,
someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Harris. to Embiid. Finish that. Trick Beverly. 2 of 4 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw try, off the mark. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter.
I got him.
It's LA Clippers ball. With a drop step for 3, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. The follow won't go either. Williams into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Another shot won't go either.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Williams goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Sixers have the basketball. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Richardson. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. 4-3. Can't blame the defense. Mo Harkless, tough 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Here comes the screen. Richardson in a matchup with Harkless. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Williams. Has a chance. Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. To Williams. Working the outside. To Harkless.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Harris to Simmons. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Paul George to Leonard. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
He was hacked. They let it go. To George. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Embiid. Richardson. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Down to 5 on the 24. Williams. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Off the assist. Quarter 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up. The Clippers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Smith into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Leonard to Paul George. And scores. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Embiid. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not?
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the 76ers, number 25, Ben Simmons.
Shot from the lane won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Horford. Simmons. Cleans the offensive glass. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 7.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverly cleared out by Embiid. Smith now into the front court. His guys down 11. Big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Smith with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Simmons. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And they called the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Fires the three. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. Runner here, won't go. Surveys the floor. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose. Leonard to Paul George. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Trailing by 14. To Horford. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Leonard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Joel Embiid. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it in the right corner. Williams. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
It's easy. Force guys into low percent. Oh, he sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Joel Embiid. To Leonard. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And he buries it.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Leonard to Williams. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Clippers have got it. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.